I get it cheap, and I pass the savings on to... Hang on.
Finish up your scheme. There's work to do.
It's about time.
Against Albion personnel will be blocked.
Waiting direction. Over. Get the... No.
Cease and desist, or you will be restrained.
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile.
Move into the hostile location.
Result in forceful intervention.
Putting an end to the chase now.
We're on their tail. Over. Control. I've lost the target.
Map, City of Westminster. City of Barrister, gets arrested operatives out of jail faster. Barrister, cross button find this person, square button start recruitment, triangle button dismiss, L1 button switch tab left, R1 button switch tab right, L2 BUDDO and R2 button zoom, cross, lamp, digging up.
Auto drive now terminating the search. Fall back. Over.
was supposed to be here that day. Thank you, dodgy pub filled. I'd be lying here dead with the rest of them otherwise.
Nah, this whole area's sus. Look at all the security. Is this what you do to a building that's supposed to be under repair?
Just what I was thinking. What am I looking for, Bagley?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
Auto drive.
This shot. This is gonna go viral for sure.
No, not like this.
You'll be fine.
Take this down. The tone bombing presents us with an excellent opportunity. Once we've taken full possession of the site, it gives us a good vantage point on the Thames and provides us with a cover of activity to mask some of our own higher risk activities.
Check the surroundings.
Clear. Gonna keep searching. Come out! Wherever you are!
Think the suspect gave us a slip. Call it in.
What is this? Shoot you! Stop!
Did fuck up straight away.
Damaged spider bit leg. The leg piece of a damaged spider bit recovered from the tone site. L1 button switch.
What the shit?
This is it. The signal is coming from this spider bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Something's completely mangled it. Christ. What's it doing there?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction. Perfect. 2 more data relays to go. One more data relay and I'll have it. That should do it. Now, I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... got it. Go back to where you found that spider bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Grand.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload? Fuck, think we'd go back for you? Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Kelly? Wait, is it Clan Kelly? You're telling me those gangster folks had something to do with all of this?
This was just a delivery. Clan Kelly probably made a mint supplying the bombs.
So, who was it they were meeting? They didn't seem close. Maybe Zero Day?
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking.
Bagley, can you work out who was running that spider bot?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the spider bot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
What? The feds were watching this shit go down.
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
We don't have some kind of quantum tunneling device in the shed somewhere, do we?
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but spider bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Good idea.
don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Grand.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
0 day.
There, hurry. We got order delivery.
So you were hired to supply all the targets?
Shut it. We're all on need to know.
Fuck me. So 0 day was using a bunch of groups to pull off the bombings.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. 0 day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction. But if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more.
Watch it.
Tracing the Spiderbot serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
So the police were onto the real bombers, but they kept their mouths shut for some reason. Doesn't add up. We don't have all the facts yet.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
Map, City of Westminster. Digging up the past, sir. Barrister gets arrested up.
You look about as sick of this shit as I am.
Hey, you're dead sick, aren't you? Great timing. I need a hand with something.
Well, if I was, I'd be an idiot to say it, wouldn't I? What's the situation?
Those Clan Kelly goons are fucking maniacs. Blew out my uncle's kneecaps when he wouldn't do their dirty work.
Christ, that's terrible.
And the pair who did it are protected, meaning the cops will look the other way.
Well, if they won't put in the work, someone's got to. We'll put those gangsters away.
What have we to lose? Help me with this and I'll owe you big time. Can I help you?
I've got coordinates for the 2 suspects. Scrape their optic data. That should give us more than enough to incriminate them.
Grand.
Map, City of London, Lambeth, oppressed, digital deface. Recruit 9-a-day site, download Kelly optic record.
gangsters whose optic data we're looking to scrape is nearby.
Suspect reported in your area, potentially armed and hostile. Control, we are still on the suspect. Over.
Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target.
Compliance is mandatory.
Negative. No sign of suspect.
Whoever finds them. Negative, suspect is gone. Issue an APW.
Oi, come over here a sec.
What is it? Something wrong?
I was just wondering, like, what's inside this thing?
Asking questions of all your answers.
Right, relax. Just curious.
That's the target. Should be hackable.
Jesus Christ.
Someone secure that spider! What?
That's one criminal scraped. Now let's see about their friend.
Wait, what was that? Stop that spider!
Look around! That spider's been hacked!
good here so far.
Any luck?
Both of their optics are squeaky clean. They're smart.
Bollocks.
Did I underestimate these goons? Is there a lesson in this about humility and... Oh, no, never mind. I've traced their comms back to a remote server. I'm still amazing.
Might learn something there. Let's have a poke around.
Map Lambeth, oppressed digit. South War. City of London. Recruit 9.
Reminder, the criminals we're investigating have a server at this location.
Willing to fight.
This isn't the future
Dark Ages! You serve the people!
Please, just listen. They'll never tear us apart.
Them dead set fucks think they can go around blowing up whatever they like that's gonna help things get better. Don't know about you, bruv, but they look like a bunch of kids from the country. Fucking dead set fucks. They think they got it all figured out. They don't even realize who's getting hurt. Definitely coming this way more often.
She hasn't spoken for nearly a week.
A little ray of sunshine
Do you know
is
why?
always appreciated.
She's got her pierced.
Man, I can't
Wouldn't you
stand
know
it.
it?
Twice.
A ton.
The fight.
There it is. You can hack in from there.
I don't give a fuck about you or I just wanna go right. Shit. Fuck 'em. Explain this to me.
Focus this.
Definitely coming this way more often.
I hear something nice.
I need to reload. I need urgent backup now.
Transfer complete.
We just sent you all the evidence you need and plenty more besides. Even the bloke sad sacks at the Met should be able to do something with all that.
That was amazing.
If you want to pay us back, we could use people like you in DedSec. What do you say?
Sounds like a blast. I'm in.
Map, Islington. City of Missions, main missions, Recruit Jasmine-Cock, mission objectives, destroy the Recruit Devendra Srivastava. Devendra Srivastava is sympathetic to DedSec and might be willing to join up. Talk to them to learn more. Recruit Meow Chen. Meow Chen is Recruit Declan Haley. Declan Haley is sympathetic to Bare Knuckle League. Side. Missions. Map. City of London. Oppressed. Sabbath.
Christ. Albion's taking this place over like a fucking parasite.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatised goon squad, just take your business across the street.
Didn't think I could feel bad for the English police. But fucking hell.
Don't worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the spider bot will be further in.
Bloody hell!
Over there. Something's wrong with that bot. Locking it down. Christ! Balls! Got a casualty here!
Bagley, is this a spider bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider bot from the Tone bombing site.
Can you ID the last user?
Navigate the spider bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
I'm on it.
Trespasser may have fled. I'll do a sweep.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. Right, get comfy. This spiderbot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. Buggery fuck, would you look at all this junk? You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
Who decided they couldn't be trusted to do their jobs? Suddenly some corporation can clean up our streets better than the Sainsbury's. And for who knows how long? They find it to treat us business. Crime never goes away. Now we've had this, right? We don't tell Albion and our NDP.
You're almost there. Make your way through this last vent path.
Data, damaged Spiderbit. This Spiderbit serial number is registered with the Metropolitan Police.
Got it.
Scanning Spiderbot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Fine.
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
A secret location? None of this makes sense. We better go check it out.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
Map, City of Westminster. Digging.
The GPS history of the spider bot we recovered regularly pings these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
It's remote. Good place to fly under the radar.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Now to find the way in.
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside.
Today we're talking about cryptocurrency. Crypto now seems like it's been around forever, but it's really quite a new invention. Were you an early adopter?
Date. New Scotland Yard #2, on behalf of the entire London Metropolitan Police Force. Data.
Well, tiddle me bollocks. It's like a wee little cop station here. What's it doing, I wonder?
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
Sure, I'm with you. But what were they working on that would lead them to the town bombing?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Kaylan Lau. Well, former Inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved. And they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I?
Inspector Kaylan Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Kaylan Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
This is all starting to come together. I knew Albion were grade A cunts, but working with Clan Kelly gives them something to hide.
It seems like 0 Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
They're taking people off the streets. 0 Day or not, we have to do something.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Kaylan Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, maybe...
Map, City of Westminster. Lamb. Lost in the process, meet the contact at the EPC. Triangle button details, square button and track, L1 button switch tab left, R1 button switch tab right, L2 BUDDO and R2 button zoom, triangle button details, cross button set waypoint, circle button back.
The only reason he escaped 0 Days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal, team. Finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
Shit. Well, good news it is. Deportees aren't leaving the UK. They just chuck them in the EPC and then they look the other way.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside. So, I've delved more into Kaylan Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases centre around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
So let's find that guy and get out fast. If they work out Angel's DedSec before we find him, the nicest thing they'll do is kill him.